Houston Museum of Natural Science at Sugar Land. We opened in October of 2009 and have been serving Fort Bend County ever since then. And our goal is to make science accessible and interactive and fun.
We're always learning something here. It's just something that the two of us can do together that doesn't involve a screen and actually some interaction.
It's really close by, and it's something that we can do when it's cold, or also when it's really hot, we just come indoors and the kids can play. And it feels like they're learning something as well.
All of our exhibits have something interesting to them for the child as well as for the adult. Before this was a museum, this was actually a part of the Texas prison farm system, and it was a prison building from 1939 to 1969, then became a storage facility warehouse for the next several decades. This was not an easy life here for the prisoners. Prisoners worked 7 days a week here, whether it was outdoors in the cotton and the sugarcane fields or indoors in maintaining the facility. The most famous inmate in the system was Huddy Ledbetter, better known as Leadbelly. He was incarcerated in the system from 1918 until his pardon in 1925. So while he was not an inmate in this building, he did write his most famous song while he was part of the system, called Midnight Special, which refers specifically to the train coming through Sugar Land. The Sugar Land area grew. The developer and the city of Sugar Land entered into an agreement with the museum to preserve the history of this site and also to turn it into a museum for all the residents of Sugar Land and Greater Fort Bend County. We preserved several elements in this building to honor the history of the building. As you walk around, you can see the holes in the bricks where the bars were. You get a sense of what it was like prior to being rehabbed. One of the favorite exhibits in this museum for kids and adults is T-Rex. We have a cast of a T-Rex specimen that was excavated in Montana on display here. This dinosaur was immortalized in the movie Jurassic Park. There were some sort of liberties taken with some of the characteristics of T-Rex. In the movie, we were told that if we stayed really still, that the dinosaur would not see us or come after us. The truth of the matter is, T-Rex could have found you by scent alone. It could have been trained to distinguish between 1,000 people with just one sniff. People come to museums to see things that they can't normally see or interact with in their daily lives. And one of the most popular features at Sugar Land is the dig pit. So this is where children can channel their inner paleontologist and dig up some buried dinosaur fossils. We are very excited to bring Oceanbound in collaboration with the City of Sugar Land and the Public Works Department. This is an exhibit that is so important because it is all about water. What happens when you turn on the tap? Where does that water come from? And why is it safe to drink? Why is it important for us to conserve water? And this exhibit answers all those questions. The Houston Museum of Natural Science at Sugar Land is a great place for parents to bring kids because it's a way to experience science as hands-on and fun. We are so committed to being the local science resource, the neighborhood museum. We see families come back time and time again because this has been a part of their children's, not just education, but fun.